Sairam children. Children, in our last class of composition, we had learned unseen passages, right? We were given passages which were not from our lessons, not from a textbook, and after reading those passages, we had to answer the questions that were given, right? So today again, let us revise on that and do a new passage today, okay? So let us see the points first. In unseen passages are given to students. You have to answer the questions based on the passage after reading it. This exercise is mainly to test whether you're able to understand the passage. Okay. So what are the steps that we need to remember? First, read the whole passage silently and think about it. Read it once again carefully and note down every single point. Try to understand the story, the message, or the main idea, the characters in the passage. Then read the questions and try to understand them. Go back to the passage once again to find the right answers. Answer the questions to the point. Avoid giving any unnecessary information. Answer in the same tense as the question and answer in complete sentences. Sometimes it can also be that options are given and you just have to select the right answer. Okay. Now let us see the passage. Read the passage given below and answer the questions that follow. Okay, so children, while reading the passage, I want you all to be attentive. Yes, read along with me and try to understand what is given in the passage. Bears are found in Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. They are massively built with short tails and thick legs. Bears are mostly omnivorous. They eat almost anything, the chief exception in the polar bear, which in its natural state lives on fish and seals. So, this passage is about bears. Bears are found mainly in Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. So try to remember this. Note down Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. Next, they're saying they are massively built. That means they are very huge with short tails and thick legs. So here it is said bears are huge with short tails and thick legs. Bears are mostly omnivorous. In the sense they don't kill other animals to eat. They mainly live on grass, vegetable, fruits, whatever is easily available to them. Okay, or whatever is given to them. There are exceptions like in polar region, the polar bear, which is white in color, it lives on fishes and seals because that is what is available. There is only snow over there, and in those places, fish and seals are what is easily available. So there, those polar bears live on fish and seals. However, in captivity, they seem to enjoy meat, vegetables, fruits, milk, rice, and porridge. In captivity means when they are caged, when they are prisoned, or when they are kept in zoos. Okay, there they seem to enjoy whatever is given to them. They eat meat, vegetables, fruits, milk, rice, or porridge, that is khichdi. Okay, bears are not quite as dangerous as people imagine them it to be. Right? When we say bears, we are really very scared. We say, "Oh," but they are not as dangerous as we feel. Like most animals, they will do their best to avoid human beings. Like other animals, they also try to avoid human beings. They try to save themselves, but they on their own will not come and kill us. So bears are not quite as dangerous as people imagine them it to be. Like most animals, they will do their best to avoid human beings. However, bears are by no means cowardly animals. That means they are not that animals who get scared and go and hide behind the bushes. They are not that type of animal, but they are not dangerous as well. Okay, so let us read this passage. However, in captivity, they seem to enjoy meat, vegetables, fruits, milk, rice, and porridge. Bears are not quite as dangerous as people imagine them it to be. Like most animals, they will do their best to avoid human beings. However, bears are by no means cowardly animals. Many hunters have been killed by bears, for they can be extremely dangerous and cunning. Many hunters have been killed by bears, for they can be extremely dangerous and cunning. Bears have a strong sense of smell, but they have a very poor eyesight. They are also dull of hearing, but they are very intelligent. Bears have a very strong sense of smell, but their eyesight is very poor. Their hearing, they can't hear that well, but they are very intelligent. Okay. Now children, let us read this passage once again and then we will see the questions. Okay. Bears are found in Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. They are massively built with short tails and thick legs. Bears are mostly omnivorous. They eat almost anything, the chief exception in the polar bear, which in its natural state lives on fish and seals. However, in captivity, they seem to enjoy meat, vegetables, fruits, milk, rice, and porridge. Bears are not quite as dangerous as people imagine them it to be. Like most animals, they will do their best to avoid human beings. However, bears are by no means cowardly animals. Many hunters have been killed by bears, for they can be extremely dangerous and cunning. Bears have a strong sense of smell, but they have very poor eyesight. They are also dull of hearing, but they are very intelligent. Okay, children? So you all have understood the passage. Now let us see what are the questions asked and try to answer the questions. Okay? Choose the correct answers. Now here questions are given, answers are also given. There are 3 to 4 options given and you just have to select the correct option. Okay. So the first question is, where are bears found? Where are bears found? America, Australia, none of the above. 3 options given here: America, Australia, or none of the above. Now let us go back to the passage where this answer is there and let us read and find out. Bears are found in Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. Okay, the options given were America and Australia. Is Australia mentioned here? No, but America is mentioned here. Bears are found in Europe, Asia, and Africa. So what will be the correct answer? Where are bears found? They are found in America. America should be the correct answer. So let us tick America. Okay, clear children? I hope you followed this. Yes, now let us see the next question. What does a bear eat in captivity? What does a bear eat in captivity? That is when the bear is kept in cages, when it is prisoned like in zoos or anywhere else. What does a bear eat? Okay, now let us see. The options given here are milk, fish, seal, trees. Milk, fish, seal, and trees. Now let us read the passage. However, in captivity, they seem to enjoy meat, vegetables, fruits, milk, rice, and forage. Okay, and the options given in the question were milk, fish, seal, trees. Now, which option is there here? Seal is not there, fish is not there, trees are not there, then milk is there. So milk is the correct answer. Okay, so now let us select the option milk. So let's put a tick against milk. So what does a bear eat in captivity? Milk. Okay, let's go to the next question. What does bear avoid like most animals? What does the bear avoid like most animals? Hunters, human beings, fish, none of the above. What do they avoid? Do they avoid the hunters, human beings, fish, or none of the above? So let us see the passage where this line comes. Bears are not quite as dangerous as people imagine them it to be. Like most animals, they will do their best to avoid human beings. So, like most animals, bears do their best to avoid human beings. So, what should the correct answer be? Human beings is the correct answer, right? So, let's put a tick against human beings. Okay, let's move to the next one. What kind of animal is bear? What kind of animal is bear? Coward, cunning, helpful, quiet. Coward, cunning, helpful, or quiet. Now let's see the passage. Many hunters have been killed by bears for they can be extremely dangerous and cunning. So bears are extremely dangerous and cunning. So let us see this option. Coward, no. Cunning, yes. Cunning was there in the passage, right? Bear is extremely dangerous and cunning. So cunning will be the correct answer. Let us take cunning. Okay. So what kind of animal is bear? Bear is a cunning animal. Okay. Let's move to the next. What is the strongest sense of a bear? What is the strongest sense of a bear? Which sense is strongest in a bear? Touch, sight, smell, hearing. Touch, sight, smell, or hearing. Now let's go back to the passage where this line comes and let's see. Bears have a strong sense of smell, but they have a poor eyesight. They are also dull of hearing, but they are very intelligent. So here it's given, their eyesight is poor, their hearing is also poor, but what is strong? The sense of smell is very strong, right? So what should be the correct answer? What is the strongest sense of a bear? Touch, sight, smell or hearing? Smell is the correct option. Yes? So let us take smell. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Who have been killed by bears? Who have been killed by bears? Humans, animals, hunters, or birds? Who have been killed by bears? Let's go to the passage to see that. Many hunters have been killed by bears, for they can be extremely dangerous and cunning. So who have been killed by bears? Hunters have been killed, right? So which is the correct answer? Hunters will be the correct answer. So let us tick hunters. The next question is state true or false. Okay. Two statements are given over here. We are going to read them and guess whether these questions are true or false. If these statements are right, then they are true. If they're wrong, then we'll write false. Okay. The first is the bears are massively built with short tail and thin legs. Pay attention, children. The bears are massively built with short tail and thin legs. Now let's go to the passage and see whether this statement is right or wrong. They are massively built with short tails and thick legs. See, they are massively built with short tails and thick legs. Whereas in the statement it was given thin legs. That means the statement is wrong, right? So we are going to write false over here. The bears are massively built with short tail and thin legs is wrong. So we'll write false. Clear? I hope you all have understood this. Let's move to the next question. Bears are carnivorous animal. Bears are carnivorous animal. Carnivorous means they kill other animals for their food, right? Is this statement true? Is it right or wrong? Let us go to the passage and check. Bears are mostly omnivorous. Bears are mostly omnivorous. So the statement given is wrong, right? Bears are carnivorous animal is wrong. So what are we going to write here? We're going to write here false. Okay. Yes, children, I hope you all have understood everything. I hope it is clear. Unseen passages are passages given from outside. They are not from your textbook, not from your lesson. So you have to read them carefully, understand them, and then read the questions, find out the answers from the passage and write down. Questions can be as answer the following, where you have to write the answer in complete sentences, or they can be like uh, choosing the correct answer as we did today, right? Last week we did writing the answers in full sentences, complete sentences, and today we have seen an example of choosing the correct answer. I hope you all have understood everything. Okay, stop here for today. Bye. Sai Ram.